Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and we are outside today. I know this is a very different video for my channel. Normally we just talk about houseplants, but today I'm talking about my garden. I recently got into gardening about 3 weeks ago, and I'm hooked. I'm hooked. It's just so fun to learn the different plants and stuff, and that's my bougainvillea back there that I thought was a perennial in my area, but I don't think it is, unfortunately. So I brought it under the porch last night because it was really windy and it keeps tipping over. I did want to plant it in the ground, but I don't know. I'm kind of worried that I'm going to have to bring it in the winter. So I might just keep it and bring it in and out. I don't know. We are zone 7B where I live. I'm still learning. But I actually was going to give you a tour of my garden, my upfront garden, and I had to go get my diagram because I was already forgetting the names of the plants. So I'm going to go to the front yard, give you a tour of my little cottage garden. If it ends up being a voiceover, it's because I chickened out. I'm very nervous to film a video in my front yard because I just, for some reason, can picture every single neighbor coming out and watching me, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to give you a tour, tell you why I planted them, all that kind of stuff. So let's go to the front yard. So I've been out here for over an hour, trying to get up the courage to film in my front yard. I can't do it. But I just talked to my grandma on the phone and she said, you can do it, just go do it. Just pretend you're in a bubble and there's no one else around and just go do it. So I'm doing it. Wish me luck. I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. On the way to the front yard though, I actually wanted to show you this little garlic that's actually growing. So this little plant was here when we moved in, and when I was pulling all the weeds, I ripped it out because I thought it was a weed, and then it smelled like onions or something. So I thought, oh my gosh, I ripped out a vegetable. I don't know what it is. It smells like onions or garlic or something, but my grandma told me it was garlic. And then she told me just plant some garlic from the store in the ground. So I did. And look, they're growing. So there's that one. There's this little tiny one there. There's one right there. There's one right there. And they're actually growing. I literally just got a garlic from the store and put it, like took it apart and then put it in the ground, and look at that. Look what happened. Amazing. I also put these just here on the ground for now because my dog kept digging them up. So until they're like little established plants, I'll just keep them there. They're those little wire things from the Dollar Tree, but you know, they're getting the job done. So this is the space I am working with. This was already here when we moved in, like these rocks and stuff, and it was full of wood chips, which was even nicer. There were two cars driving by, but there were two really big holes right here, I'm guessing where they had like trees or something. And one morning, literally one morning about 3 weeks ago, I woke up and I said, I'm gonna put some plants in there. And when my boyfriend woke up, I told him I had a vision. I did a lot of research, and these are the plants I chose. I wanted this to be all perennials. I also wanted them to be drought tolerant. And of course, enjoy the heat and all that kind of stuff. And where I am in New Mexico, our zone is 7A, 7B. Kind of confusing, but I think when I was looking at the actual temperatures that qualified for 7A or 7B, I think we're more 7B. And the first plant I put here was actually this Russian sage. I don't know why I was like drawn to a Russian sage, and I wanted one so badly. And I wanted a really big one. So I found this at Lowe's. I think it was $20 or something, and I think it's so pretty. I just really love the purple blooms with this, like, I don't know, kind of silvery, dusty, kind of green color. I just really loved it. It's been super windy every day, so I feel like it keeps getting like pushed that way a little bit, but I feel like it'll fill out over time. And my goal for this was to kind of have everything kind of grow together and be like a meadow of some sort. So I feel like cottage garden style was definitely the style I was going for here. And then this one over here is some sort of salvia. I'm still getting to know all the names and stuff, but I know this is a salvia of some sort. It's so pretty. Like, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up just how electric that color is. It's just the most beautiful, like purple. It's just so beautiful. And I really love the way that this plant grows with the green like foliage and then that purple like spiky bloom. It's so pretty, and every time I see one at the store, I just want to buy another one. They're so beautiful. And down here is a little tiny creeping phlox. I actually put another one down there. I did try to have a little bit of structure in here, so it's not just super willy-nilly, but you know, I did kind of want it to be a little free-flowing and stuff. But that's the little guy right there. Still a little plant, but I'm hoping it'll kind of fill out a little bit and become like, I don't know, something kind of cute. Over here is a lavender. I think this is 2 lavender plants that I purchased. This is one of those big holes that was here where I think they had a tree or something. They may have took the trees with them when they moved, maybe. So I kind of just put 2 lavenders here, and it's really cute again with the purple. The purple here, the purple on the phlox, the purple Russian sage. I don't know why I kept buying purple. It wasn't on purpose. It just kind of naturally happened that way. And I'm really loving the way that the wood chips look too with the plants. And I think the colors, it just kind of all goes together, I think. And then back here is a delphinium, which I'm going to assume is going to have some purple blooms as well. But it hasn't really done anything yet, just kind of hanging out there. It has a ton of little buds on it, so I'm hoping it's gonna do something. But either way, it's just a really pretty plant, and this really like delicate, like long leaves. I think it's really pretty. And then down here is a little nepeta. I keep forgetting the name of this one. I had to go get my diagram. But this one is also super cute, again with the purple blooms. I don't know why. I don't know why. I kept buying purple blooms. But this one, the leaves, like, oh, so nice. And I think it really goes well with like the sage and the lavender. It just kind of meshed well with everything. And the previous owners did put sprinklers everywhere, but we haven't used them yet. I'm very confused on how to use them. They have like a whole system and everything. So one day we'll use them, but for now I've just been watering with the hose. And then down here is the other creeping phlox. The other one was just right over there. And I don't know, like I said, I was trying to keep some structure in here, but also keep it free flowing. So I kind of put both of those up at the front. And from what I read on the tag, it's going to be a little bit of a smaller plant. So I didn't want it to get kind of buried somewhere in the background. And here is a big fake rock that was already there when we moved in as well. And then down here is another delphinium. And let me pull back a little and you can see the one right there. So another one that's going to have little purple blooms. There's a little bit of action happening here. Tons of buds, but nothing really remarkable just yet. But I still think it's just a really pretty plant, really nice foliage. And then here is one of my absolute favorites. This is a yarrow. I think the variety was called Autumn Joy. No, that's not it. That's something else. I'm learning, I'm telling you. But I did put 2. I put one right there and one right there. I got these at the grocery store. I think they're so beautiful. And they just have like the cutest, tiniest little flowers on them. And I think they're just absolutely adorable. This is a plant that's going to do well in our area. Again, like all the plants here, I think are going to be drought tolerant. All of them are perennials, I do know that. I think the 2 in the front might not be as drought tolerant as the rest, but from what I've been researching anyway, most of them are going to be drought tolerant only when established. So even as little plants, they are going to be, you know, needing water, of course. And then there's my other little beautiful yarrow. I think this is just so, so pretty. I love it. And then back here is a little sedum. I think this is the sedum that's called Autumn Joy. This one is very succulent-like, and I'm very confused on this one because I have some succulents in the house that I water like once, I don't know, every 6 months or so, and I'm kind of confused on this one because outdoor plants are very, very different from indoor plants, and either way, it's a very beautiful little guy. Right now I've been watering him every 3 days or so, and he seems to be doing okay. This one is a perennial in our area as well, and it's just super cute. And then down here I have my Rudbeckia, or my black-eyed Susan. This one was looking a little wilted this morning. I'm kind of confused on this plant as well. I watered it. We'll see what happens. I am a little like, the watering for outdoor plants is very tricky for me because I'm very used to indoor plants. And outdoor plants they're a whole different thing. So I just watered it this morning. We'll see if it perks back up. But it's been doing fine, so it should be okay. And then over here is the saddest tree in the whole world. This supposedly is a snowball bush. We bought it as one of those, like, it's like in a bag that you buy at Lowe's, like a bag, and then the little tree sticking out the top. I don't know, all the leaves got crispy and it's just this little stick now. It did have some new leaves growing but now I don't know, the new leaves have crusted up too. This bucket was here when we moved in, so just kind of using what we have. Maybe, I don't know what's going on with this stick, but that's that. Well, my neighbor came out to talk to me, and guess what? It was fine. It was fine. I didn't have a heart attack like I thought it would. Anyway, I really, really love this like type of plant. I don't know why, I just think it's so pretty. And I wanted to get this pink one to kind of, I don't know, break up all the purple I got going on over there, and I think it'll look really nice. So I might film myself potting that up. Let's see. This one is from Proven Winners, and it's actually called Pink Profusion Salvia. And then I just impulsively bought this too. It's a little sedum, I think. Let me see. Lemon Coral Sedum, another one from Proven Winners. I was going to put it in here somewhere, but I feel like this color, I don't know, I can't really picture it making sense. It might just end up, I don't know, sitting down here for a while. And then I bought this other one from Proven Winners. It's a little petunia. Oh, look how pretty. I couldn't tell whether this was dark purple or brown or black. This one is called Supertunia Latte, and I just think it's really cute. And then both of these planters are more Proven Winners Supertunias. This one is Supertunia. Actually, you know what? I bought this at the grocery store, and I bought 4 little ones that were about that big. And they didn't have a price on them. I went to the register, and they ended up being $6.99. And I was like, well, can you charge me for one more, and then I'll go get them on the way out? And another lady came by, and she's like, no, those are only $2.50. And I was like, really? There wasn't a price on them? And she's like, no, they're $2.50. And I said, okay, well, I'm not going to argue with that. So I bought 4 of them. I don't know any of the varieties because all they said on the tag, like they didn't have the tags on them like this. They just had a little sticker on the side that said Supertunia, and that's it. So we'll see what happens with this. I hear Supertunias are a good bang for your buck. And they are annuals though, so that's why I didn't put them in the ground, because I really wanted that area to just be perennials. And this is actually another Proven Winners thing, but this is one of these pots from Lowe's. It was $20, and it comes with Supertunia Vista Bubblegum, Vista Fuchsia, and Vista Silverberry. And it's this big giant pot, and from what I've heard, the Supertunia Vista variety, like, it goes crazy. It comes in a pot already ready to go. You can just put it directly in a pot or put it in the ground. I put it in a pot because I don't really know. I don't know. I'm just kind of using what I have. So yeah, there's that one as well. But that is my little cottage garden tour. I didn't have a heart attack like I thought, and even the neighbor came out to talk to me. I'll get more comfortable as time goes on, of course. But yeah, that is it. If you live in my zone, let me know how you take care of those plants. And because like I said, I'm new. I've only been doing this for 3 weeks, but I'm like super gung-ho about it and very, very excited. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna go put my bougainvillea back outside. Hopefully it's not too windy and it doesn't tip over again, but that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you later in another video. Oh, goodbye.